What's up, guys, and good morning. Today is going to be a monumental day. You guys have probably guessed by, I'm guessing, what will be the title of this episode. Today is going to be our final building inspection. And we have a crying baby. Today has literally been one of the target days since we started this build, and by the target day, I mean one of the most terrifying days of this entire thing. The last time we had an inspection was, I guess, our shower pan inspection, but before that it was our four-way. And our four-way was an absolute disaster, but we still pretty much passed. Now, I don't know if we're going to pass today. What I do know is it is an absolutely beautiful morning. It's nice and crisp. The sun is coming up with those nice golden rays of sunshine. And I do have to say that the house looks pretty good. All the railings are done, all the grab rails are up, all the electrical covers are on. In fact, I don't really even know what they would call us on. It's not like I'm even trying to scoot past with anything. The only thing that I could think that would be an issue is that we've decided not to put this backsplash in the kitchen that's gonna go from the countertop all the way to the ceiling and from the door all the way to the fridge. It's gonna cover all that space. Now, since I planned on doing that, when things like this happened with the drywall, I just left it. And this paper ripped and I didn't paint it. So I don't know if the inspector's gonna come in and say, that's not 100% complete. I'm not gonna do the inspection, because I've heard that this inspector will not inspect your house unless it's 100% complete. But we just had a baby, and so we're gonna tell him, hey man, we're not putting on a backsplash. We're just gonna rock this drywall. And hopefully he's cool with that. Maybe he has a little bit of mercy, shows us a little mercy and lets us move into our house. And then I'm gonna do the backsplash. Probably like this week I'm gonna do the backsplash, but we're just trying to get this inspection done, and then I can move on to all the other little projects that I've got going on. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. His name is Kent, and hopefully Kent shows up soon. It's probably a multiple cup of coffee kind of day.
Tapping with my finger on the window. You keep pushing me away. I should let go. Messed up, I stare at you and wonder if you had my eyes to see what you found her.
It's kind of crazy the way this all worked out. Obviously, when we decided to try and get pregnant, we thought we would be done with the house by the time we actually had a baby. Not really realizing how difficult it would be to actually build the house while I was pregnant. That's a whole other story, but the fact that Leo came early and really wanted to be here for that final inspection, first of all, caused a bit of chaos because it's a lot harder to finish building and do stuff like that with a newborn, and we were not expecting to have to do that with a newborn. But it's also like kind of amazing that we built this whole house ourselves, and then he got to be here at the very end for this big inspection, the big like culmination of the entire build that he's really been a part of for a very long time, but he wanted to be here in the flesh to witness. I think we've actually gotten everything done that we've needed to get done. We normally go into inspections with the mentality of, we're probably not going to pass, but at least we'll get a list of things that we need to fix in order to pass. And that's not really a bad thing, because then we know exactly what needs to change and be updated. And today, I think we kind of feel the same way, but we're also kind of like, what could we even fail on? Everything is done, except for the backsplash in the kitchen, which I don't think is necessarily code, and inspections are about safety and code violations. I'm pretty sure we've done everything, which is kind of incredible. So it's kind of exciting. It's very early. We did not sleep much last night with this baby, and hopefully the rest of today goes nice and smooth. There he is. Oh my goodness. I am nervous. That's exciting. Kent just got here. Here we go. I'm nervous.
Why?
I hope we pass. We probably won't, right? But we might.
We've got a puncher's chance.
Come on, guys. Here I am.
My wife was pregnant and our due date was on the 28th of this month. And our baby came 3 weeks early.
That's all usually the case.
Yeah.
So we have a newborn baby in here on the countertop.
That's where newborn babies live, right? On countertops. The baby just really wanted to be here for the big day.
Here's your field flag.
All right, well, the inspector did the entire main floor, and now he's upstairs in our bedroom. He's checking all the faucets in the bathroom, and he's checking all the outlets in the bedroom. It's really nerve-wracking because he's not saying anything, but maybe it's a good thing that he's not saying anything. I have no idea.
He's like the most stoic guy I've ever met in my life. I'm always like, hey, what's going on, Ken? Hey, here he comes.
Smoke detector down here.
Right here.
Right there.
You ready?
Yep.
All
Go
right.
ahead and take the baby out. I just don't want to hurt the baby's ears.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
And it's good that the dogs go out there too, because it hurts their ears bad too.
Yeah.
Heads up, there's smoke in the basement. The alarm may sound. In the basement.
Well, at least we know the smoke detector works.
Okay. Everything's going really well. It's a little nerve-wracking. They're setting off the smoke detectors now, so they said maybe take the baby outside because it's really loud. We need a blower test to test the like seal on the insulation of the house. Yeah, like a pressurized blower test. The HVAC company does it, and we were like, oh, we are the HVAC company. And then on the panel downstairs, we need our res check printed and like taped on there. Which is part of what Dean created for us. We just have to print it and tape it on there. Okay. Yeah. So we haven't passed, but we've also not failed or like encountered anything catastrophic.
As soon as you get that done, give us a call back and we'll get you finals.
Really?
Yeah.
We got to put our house numbers out front.
Okay.
Probably on that rock.
Okay.
Get the res check installed in the panel, and then do the blower door test.
Oh my
He
gosh.
said we can start moving our stuff in.
Oh my gosh. Kent, that's amazing. Thank you.
Hey, do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
No, happy Thanksgiving.
We'll see you when we start the garage.
Okay. Very good.
Appreciate it, Kent.
Awesome.
You bet.
Well, do you need to come back for afterwards?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
need to come and check those.
Okay.
And make sure everything's good on that.
Okay.
Blower door test, because that's the big one.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Wow.
I'm excited.
Yay.
You're just about there.
I
All
know.
right.
You've seen the whole process.
Yeah.
You've been there for the whole thing. Did you think we'd make it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got there. All right. Any questions?
I don't think so.
No, thank you so much.
Okay. Very
Cool.
good.
Awesome.
Kent.
You bet.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Thanksgiving,
Trent! Yay!
We can start moving stuff in.
That's awesome! And Leo got to be here for it. You don't even know how monumental this day is, Leo.
Not yet.
It's really exciting. Yeah.
Right out here, Mom.
You're done?
We're done.
Get out of town! That is not possible! It's only 9:30. I'm still in my pajamas. Tell me what you're...
What?
What?
There's 3 things that we have to do. In the meantime, he said, you're clear to move in. I know.
Kevin,
Good morning.
what's going on?
Oh, nothing actually.
Well, we almost passed.
Did he at least allow you to move in?
Yeah, he said we can start moving our stuff in. I don't know if that means we can live in here, but he said we can move our stuff in, so I'm gonna live in here.
Yeah, you're not supposed to live in there, but I think you're okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good news.
Yeah. Thanks for all your help.
Still have one more structure to go.
Oh yeah, no, we've got a whole nother year probably of building at least, so I'm not done with you.
All right.
All right, take it easy, Kevin.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, that was Kevin. He said, there's some things that he sometimes misses when it comes to inspections, and blower door test is one of those things that he said the requirements of it change so frequently. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. So sometimes it gets overlooked by him as well. I do remember, like, probably a couple months ago, I looked up a blower door company and I emailed them saying, hey, I'd like to have a blower door test done. And they never even got back to me. And I just remembered that when Brandon was showing me like a blower door company online. And I was like, oh yeah, I emailed that company because even if it wasn't required, I wanted to get one to see how airtight our house was. And they never even got back to me. So
They're super busy, just like everybody
we
else.
could have got it done without failing on that. Tis what it is.
Beep.
I'm gonna try and look up the res check so that we can go and print that out and get it mounted on there. Brandon and I are gonna go return some stuff to Home Depot and get some house numbers.
Yay!
And we'll come back and maybe set that stuff up, and then all we need is the blower door test.
And to move in.
And to move in.
Yay!
Yay!
Now that we've, I would say like 99% of the way past our final inspection, which sounds incredible to say out loud, the guys have taken off to go run a couple errands, go to Home Depot. They're just like in total work mode. They want to finish everything as much as they can today. I am gonna get this place cleaned up and maybe start even moving some stuff inside. Pretty exciting. Slow but steady, right? The bathroom, clean, organized. We need to put up the shower rod and shower curtain, but everything is in its place for the most part. I have the towels in the wash. The floor is mopped and swept. Everything looks really nice in here. The carpet is fully vacuumed. Most of the furniture is back in place. We actually ended up getting some really cheap closet storage containers from Walmart. They're like $40 or something. Eventually we're gonna have really cool custom made built-ins on this wall that'll go up really high and take advantage of the height on this wall. Trent and Brandon are really excited and have some very creative ideas for maximizing the storage space on this wall. We'll do that this winter. We're not there yet. In the meantime, everything is pretty much cleaned. I just need the guys' help moving some of the bigger pieces of furniture to where they need to go. But I gotta take a quick break for a little bit of Leo time. He's just waking up from his nap. Are your eyes open? Hey there, little boy. Hi there, little boy. Oh. Off, Lika. Hi. Oh, are you getting hungry? Okay. My brother and his girlfriend made us these burp rags that say Trent Allie in like all different patterns and styles and colors on them, and they have been the most useful thing we've had while having a baby. He's a really spit-uppy baby, and these burp rags are already stained with milk, but they're getting so much use and they're so cute. So thank you, Michael and Becca. Oh. Oh, big stretch. Big stretch. All right, let's get you fed, huh? Okay. Okay. I love it when you're wide awake. Hi. Yeah. Can you give a kiss? Say hi, everybody. Give a poop. Yeah.
We're basically in.
we are allowed to be in, yeah.
Got a couple things to do.
It's hard because last night neither of us got much sleep because Leah was just having a party all night long. So we're like really sleep deprived, but I'm also feeling like pretty high on today's excitement, which is a very delirious combination, honestly. So I'm like stoked, but I'm also pretty out of it.
So we got all the backsplash tile and
Oh, good.
some other stuff.
Well, that's exciting. So now that we have approval to move our stuff into this house, we actually had a rug delivered a long time ago when we had our couch delivered, or even before that maybe, that we haven't been able to set up because that's like, you're really living in here when there's like a rug and a couch and all that stuff. So today, finally, we're able to put that in place and see what it looks like because again, we bought this months ago. I don't even remember what it looks like.
I don't know if you guys can see that. The camera's doing wonky things here, but it's 76 degrees inside our house. And it's like 40 degrees outside our house, which means in the summertime, it's gonna be a doozy. It's gonna be really hot in here. So even though the inspector made fun of me for having an air conditioning unit, this morning when he came and looked around the side of the house, he said, AC unit up here? You won't need that. Yes, I will. It's going to be super hot in here in the summer. Right now it's super hot. I need to take this beanie off, but we ate up a little bit of time getting our beautiful rug set up in here, and now we can walk around with bare feet and just wiggle our little toes into this nice plush carpet that Allie hates and I love. It's a great day. No? Okay. Anyway, I think we're gonna cut Brandon loose for the day. We're probably gonna gather up some trash and I don't know. I don't even know what to do with my life now. We still have plenty of stuff to do. Actually, Brandon and I went down and picked up all the tile for the backsplash, and I think tomorrow morning we're gonna bright and early get the tile saw out, get everything set up, and mix up some thin set and just hit the ground running. And hopefully we can finish setting all of the tile on the wall tomorrow. I'm just not really excited to do this, but I don't have a choice.
Things have been so crazy around here lately, and we are really grateful for the opportunity to continue to eat quick but high quality and delicious meals, especially ramen from Immi. And Immi is the sponsor of today's video. Immi ramen captures that same satisfying ramen feeling with a makeover of better ingredients and crafted flavors for a more nutritious but equally delicious bowl. With 18 grams of fiber, they're good for digestive health and lower in sodium than other ramen packs on the shelf, with up to 35% less sodium than their competitors, leaving you full and satisfied without the post-ramen bloating and thirst. You can prepare it in the microwave or on the stovetop and have a bowl ready in just 7 minutes. Their delicious plant-based flavors of spicy beef ramen, tom yum shrimp, and black garlic chicken are made with high-quality ingredients with no unnatural preservatives. It's really good. It's high protein, it's low carb, it's plant-based and dairy-free, and it has this perfect texture, this amazing flavor. It's the perfect comfort food that I don't have to feel guilty about enjoying. If you want to check out Immi, click our link below and use code Trent Allie for $5 off their ramen variety pack for new and existing customers. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Thanks again to Immi for sponsoring today's video. We'll see you guys in the morning.
What's up, guys, and good morning. Today it is a beautiful day and I am in an excellent mood. I've literally been in such a good mood since yesterday when we almost passed our inspection. And in fact, this morning I tried to hit the ground running and just be very proactive. We went and got the numbers yesterday so I could mount those on a tree or something. Today, Brandon and I are working on a really fun project, which is the backsplash. Basically, our backsplash is gonna go from the countertop to this trim all the way up to the ceiling. This whole wall is gonna be covered in backsplash, and then the wall underneath the cabinets right there. Not that much area to like tile. Putting the Schluter around the window and like cutting all the tiles around the window is going to be the most challenging part. But I think we got this. I think probably today we should be able to actually like set all of the tile. It's 9:30. We've got until 3. We're gonna get to work. All right, we are making a lot of progress. We had enough pieces of Schluter, but we had one cut that was made incorrectly on our last piece of Schluter, which is this white border that goes here. We need a piece that goes across the window, and on our last piece, we made an incorrect cut. And so, we're waiting for Leslie to actually bring us a new piece of Schluter from down in the valley. But she has run into some complications, and so she's gonna take a little while. And since we don't have that, we can't continue this wall over here. My thin set is drying. I'm having a blast. Anyway, we got all the way up to the ceiling done right here. I've got 2 more pieces to put in there, with maybe 3 more pieces. And then I'm probably gonna junk this thin set because it's definitely not bonding nicely anymore.
Okay.
And we're gonna start on that wall. And we can actually do that entire wall, and then hopefully she'll show up with the Schluter, and we can continue over, finish right there. It's probably not gonna get done today because I'm anticipating she's gonna be probably longer than Brandon's going to be here, so.
Say, show up with the Schluter 5 times fast.
Show up with the Schluter, 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 show up with the Schluter.
Really shake your shoulders while you do it.
Shake your groove thing, shake your groove thing, yeah. Show up with the Schluter.
Okay, that's enough. I had a pediatrician appointment this morning with Leo, and she told me that he is totally big enough for it to be safe to baby wear, which I've been kind of like worried about because he's so small still. But she said it was fine. So I am hands-free, which is an amazing feeling, and he is nice and happy and snuggled up and sleeping. I just feel like I just gained 1,000% productivity because all he wants is to be held, and all I want is to hold him. But it really cuts down on what you can do when you have a baby in one arm. So now I have hands-free and still a baby on me, and I guess we're just gonna keep on tiling and see how much we can get done today. I just still can't even believe that this is our house and that we can live in it now. Pretty exciting.
And the blower door test guy's coming in the morning.
Oh, no way. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. The blower door test. He was going to come today.
Oh.
And then he called back and he was like, hey, he's like, the guy actually has another job in, like, your area tomorrow morning. And so he's just going to come tomorrow morning. And I was like, that's fine.
So do we need to evacuate the house for that?
No.
We can be in
All
here?
he needs to do is have the doors closed.
Wow, cool. Okay. All right. Things are happening.
Yeah, so that's going to happen in the morning. You printed out our res check so we can attach it to the panel later. I can go out there probably like right now and mount the numbers on the tree. And then I'm hoping we could just take pictures of these things
Yeah.
and send them to the inspector.
Yeah. That would be cool.
But if all else fails, our re-inspection is scheduled for next Wednesday.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Look at you. You are on it.
Yeah, I'm doing all the things.
All the things, shaking your shoulders, showing up with a Schluter.
Showing up with the Schluter.
Careful. She's fragile.
Alright, only a couple more of these stupid, awkward cuts. Got this one, a little skinny guy, another one that looks like this on that side, and then a tiny little skinny piece. And this wall, it's set. It's not finito, but it's set. All the tiles will be on the wall. Then we basically just have to grout it tomorrow. We gotta hurry and do as much of this as we can in the next 45 minutes.
It is so funny because we've been like hanging out in here. Well, obviously we've been building this house for a year, and since it's been like mostly built, we've been hanging out in here a lot and like cooking in here and like watching TV in here. But now that we are like legally approved to move in, it just feels so different in here. You broke it.
Fudge!
No.
Brandon!
I
did break it.
Remember when Brandon said not to break it? It was fragile.
Dang it.
Oh, that's okay.
No!
The Schluter came with it. Needs to
Well, in the meantime, my mom did show up with the Schluter that we were missing, so Trent's gonna finish up this wall. He's gonna try not to break any more pieces, and then we're gonna probably try to tackle this whole wall today while everything is like moved away from the countertop and in place and ready to actually install tile. And like I was saying, it just feels totally different in here. Just like having that legal approval to move in makes everything seem so much more real, and I'm loving it. Take two.
First take was my bad.
Was it?
I didn't rip it to size.
Oh.
It's probably going to be one of the worst pieces of finished material in the house.
The backsplash? The entire backsplash?
Yeah, probably.
The most visible part of the house?
Yes. That is correct.
Why?
Because it's just the way the cookie crumbles, my love. When you do it yourself, you gotta be happy to have it look like a crap.
Well, I didn't do it myself. My husband did it, and I'm not happy with it looking
When
like
your husband
crap.
does it, you have to be even more happy when it looks like crap.
You having problems there, Trent?
Well, I guess you could say that. Just had the same piece break a couple times trying to put it in right here. Very frustrating. And it's like, it's getting colder, sun is going down. Brandon has to leave in like 10 minutes. We're just like trying to finish at least this spot and get that piece of Schluter up. The time is not on our side right now.
The good news is it doesn't matter if it snows because we're working on the inside, and we've basically already passed our final inspection, so we can take as long as we want. The only thing we have to worry about is how expensive it is every time you break a piece of tile, which at this point, I don't even care anymore.
Not very expensive. Couple bucks.
All right, 5th time's the charm.
You got the shop sign there too?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to snow.
Don't push right there.
I don't even care.
Are you joking?
No. Don't even care.
Wow. He broke it again. It's the same spot.
Is there something back there pushing on it?
I don't know.
We're not even gonna fix it.
So over sunset right now.
All right, I'm gonna sponge this off. I'll clean it. You can help Brandon clean up.
We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.
Leo, did you have a good night? Hear that noise? He likes to make that noise pretty much all night while you're sleeping. And so Allie and I have not been getting that much sleep, but we've been having a great time becoming new parents.
In our new house.
In our new house with our kind of past inspection.
It's pretty exciting. We have a little bit more work to do, but things are looking really good, and it just feels indescribable. Feels great.
And hopefully in the next video, we're gonna finish the backsplash, we're gonna get the blower door test, all the other things we need to actually pass the inspection. And hopefully you guys will join us on that one. So if you guys enjoyed coming along on today's adventure, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.